Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I woke up listening to some Queen Irby. I went to 7 Brew and I got the largest coffee in the world. And then I went to the Pilates studio. It is about 6 a.m. in these clips. I am worn out. I stayed up until 3 a.m. the morning before. But I took my test. I passed. Flying colors. That's my trainer, Victoria. She was so proud of me. The only thing she said I messed up was that I apologized. And I said, well, I wasn't apologizing about my teaching. I was apologizing to my body, which was Tracy. There she is. She doesn't feel good. I said, she's getting sick. And I was like, but she's the MVP here. So I felt bad making her do a 3-hour workout after we'd done that the last 3 days in a row, knowing she didn't feel good. But other than that, I had no notes. She told me I did a great job. I'm so happy it's over. And then I went across town, not across town, I don't know, like 5 minutes down the road. And I met Tracy for breakfast because we were starving because we'd been up since 5 in the morning. It was the best breakfast ever. And then I went back to Tracy's house where I saw the devil on the television. The inauguration was on TV. I picked up my suitcase because I didn't have time to pack before I left to go take my test. And then I stopped at Swig and got another drink for the drive home. And I drove home from Fayetteville, but I stopped in Russellville to meet my ex-boyfriend Terry. We were having lunch at Whole Hog. And then I was like, I'm in Russellville, the place all my trauma happened. So I decided to go see my best friend. I haven't been to her grave in almost 20 years, and while I was there, I spilled all my barbecue beans on the floor. And I was like, that's pretty appropriate. That's how our relationship kind of went. And I was like, damn it, Nona, look at these damn beans. I poured some of my swig out onto her gravestone, well, on the ground, not on the gravestone. I'm not a dick. And I was like, you haven't tried this because, well, you died before this existed, and you should try it. It's delicious. And also, I passed my Pilates test, and also Lance Bass is gay. You were wrong. She didn't believe me that he was gay, and then she died before he came out. So, Lance Bass, if you ever see this, we had a beef, me and my best friend, for a long time about it, and I had to make sure she knew. When I got back to Conway, I was starting to feel super tired, and I was like, well, I've just been up super late. I got up early, I stayed up late, I've been stressed out. I had already booked a facial for myself so that I would feel refreshed. So I went to Fizz, got my triple effect facial, came home, unpacked everything. You already saw Charlotte getting in my suitcase. Now she's playing with ponytail holders. She's so excited that I'm home because she's been alone for 3 days, although Shelby did come over and check on her. I had leftover ribs and mashed potatoes that TJ made before I left for this trip. And then I had to film a video for some little micro needling things, and I was also just kind of curious about them. They hurt more than you expect them to hurt. Then I got in bed with Charlotte, and I laid there and I passed